everyone, welcome back to Pommy and Oz. Hope we're all doing really well. If you are new around here, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're well on our way to 2,000. Can't believe we're going to hit it, but we may just do it. We've got 9 days to do it, and I think we're going to go close, so I can't thank you enough. The legends in the comments, in the description below, they became members of the channel. You can do that clicking the link, particularly if you're on iOS. YouTube have removed the join function on there, so you're going to have to click the link. And if you can do that, that would be great. We get to do things like sponsor Domaku and do the giveaways and whatnot. And if you are a returning Pommy and Ozza, good day to you. So what we're doing today has been much requested, picking my brains on the old SuperCoach. So without any further ado, let's get into it and have a look at SuperCoach. And I'm going to do it live with you. So very exciting. So here we are then. We've got it. The link in the comments. There is a link, a code to join the SuperCoach League. First in, best dressed. 17 spots available. We'll have a little bit of fun. And you know, the winner of this one will give a $100 voucher to the Pommy's Sports Almanac.com.au, where you can, to your heart's content, get a print, get some merch, get whatever you want. Head on down there. So let's have a look then. So straight away, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to have my boy Lloydie in. I'm a big fan of Jake Lloyd, and I think he'll clean up, you know, with that midfield at Sydney, get a lot of easy ball, a lot of transition. I really like him. In next is another favourite of mine, Libbojrjr. Can't look past him. I think he's an absolute superstar. And I think he's very, very underrated. I'm going to probably surprise a few people. And we're going to avoid the obvious one. But we are going to throw in Jaden Shaw. Now, this one might be a surprise to some people. We'll manually do this one. But I think George Hewitt being a mid defender is ridiculous value. Absolute ridiculous value. Well, have a look from low to high. Who else are we thinking? It's a tough one here, but see if there's someone that just tickles my pickle, so to speak. Let's have a look what we've got here. I did see someone earlier. There we are. Mr. Trent Rivers will be my medium valued player, I think, without a shadow of a doubt. And we'll leave that one to see how much budget we've got left. We'll go with the exciting ones. Well, I think for me, you've got to have Jack Macrae in your side. I think Jack Macrae, for me, is a walk-up star. He gets easy possessions. Life is a treat. The next guy I'm going to bring in is our captain, friend of mine, friend of yours, and that is Patrick Cripps, if we can find him. Where is Mr. Cripps? Think he's due a huge year. I think he's terrifically undervalued, underpriced in this game, and I think it is easy money having a man in of that magnitude. Another guy that I've really enjoyed in pre-season, Tim Taranto, comes straight into that side. I think it's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer for me, and I think you've got to have him in. I think you've got to have him in. We've got a few more to get through. It's a tough one, this, because I know I'm going to save some money elsewhere, but we'll get my cheapies out of the way. The best young player in the comp, Nick Dykos, comes in. And another guy, if we can find him, comes in who has really impressed me in the preseason, Connor Mcdonald. I think that them two are absolutely terrific footballers, and I think that they are a foregone conclusion in this side. There's a bit of, I think there's some bargains to be had, do you know what I mean? I'm just going through it now, and people that take my fancy. you see, Whitfield, he's an anomaly. He could be anything, couldn't he? But I'm going to stump with Adam Treloar at 480. I like that. I think he's going to get a lot of ball. Bit of an injury risk, as we know. But I do think he is someone that I do want in the side very quickly. Another guy that I'm going to pick in that already impressed me at the weekend, and it'll shock you here, Adam Chera. I think he's going to get a lot of ball, and I think he's going to be a very, very solid recruit. So we've got a few more to pick up then, and I'm going to go with someone that probably has been forgotten, I think, by a lot of people. But I do back him to have a huge year, and that is Jordan Clark. I think with him being at Freo, I think he's shown me enough to really go in. I think we will get our guys out. We'll go with Dylan Stevens, who I think will be a good little acquisition for them. I think Body Uland, he'll play a bit later on. I think he's definitely a chance of being a little sneaky money burner there, as well as we've got Connor Mcdonald there. And another guy that I really do like the look of in the off-season and in the pre-season that's just gone is, if I can find him, where are you? There he is, Zach Taylor. I think Zach Taylor will get game time. I think he'll be a little thing. Now, with the rucks, I'm going to keep this one really easy. We're going to go Maxi Gorn, and I'm going to shock a few people here because I think he showed me enough in the pre-season, and I am a big, big fan of what he does, and that is Braden Pruce. And my reserve ruckman, we sponsor him. Got to give him some love, haven't we? Domaku, welcome aboard. So we've got a bit of money to play with here because we've been prudent, I would say. And in the forward line, I think Josh Dunkley is a no-brainer. I'd imagine he's in everyone's team. He's a forward who is a midfielder, basically. And it's easy darts, isn't it? Easy darts. The other guy that we're going to look at as well in this avenue, if I can see him, is Zachy Butters. Again, another guy that runs through the midfield. And I think he is a foregone conclusion. No strangers to Carlton. We're going to go with Stephen Cornelia. Very underpriced, and I thought he was absolutely terrific in pre-season. He really does look looks a real acquisition, I think, for this side here, and I think he's going to have a really good year. The next guy we're going to pick up, I think, will be a little bit of a shock to some, but who cares? I think Jamie Elliott, another guy that gets midfield time and is very, very, very solid. Then we're probably clutching at straws here, aren't we? You're looking for something or nothing, aren't you, really, at this point in time? But I'm going to back in my gut for a good year. And that is Cam Rayner. I think he's going to have a big year. It's a shock, I know, but I do like Cam Rayner. I like what he does. And no surprise, my favourite player in this draft, Josh Rochelle, makes that up. Let's look at a few little speculative picks. What have we got here? Let's have a look. I've got my eye on a few. I do think Whittaker will play at some point this year, so I think he's worth keeping an eye on. I've got big raps on him. Big raps on him. And another guy that I've got big raps on as well is Sam de Koning. I think he may play. Let's see if we can get the mid-prices out here. These are always a bit tough, aren't they? But I think Nathan O'Driscoll, where is he at on here? What's his price? I think he could sneakily play. And I think he will be a guy that's going to be in and around the AFL system. And I'm going to have a look at Charlie Dean as well. I think Charlie Dean will probably get a game. So let's have a look what that leaves us. Highest price that we can afford. Let's have a look. See what's in the old cheap things. I am a big fan of Heath Chapman. Wayne Rarer. That's too good, I think, to miss up. Let's have a look. We've got Lloyd, Ryan, Short, Hewitt, Rivers, Moera, McRae, Cripps, Taranto, Dacos, Mcdonald, Trelaw, Chera, Clark, Gorn, Bruce, Dunkley, Butters, Canelio, Elliott, Rayner, Rochelle, Windhager and De Koning. I think that that's a really solid team and I am really happy with it. I don't think that'll change too much, to be honest, from here on in. So, join the comp, come and have a bit of fun. Remember, we are playing for a voucher there, so if I don't win it, I'll give it to second place, obviously. But come in and join it. There's my team. Let me know what you're going with. Let me know what you're running with. And until next time, Pommy out.